Hello everyone, this is Fraser2098 back again to give you Shokugeki no Soma chapter 155. Yes, I know, this is late, but this is to be expected. I just recently got off of school and now I can start making some videos, this being one of them. So chapter 155 actually now has a title. It has a title now that if you wait a couple days they'll put a title. The title for this chapter is Maximum Output. Which kind of makes sense, I suppose, and kind of doesn't, because there's nothing very much happening in this chapter apart from near the end. So let's get right into it. So the first page, you start off with the announcer going, Kuraba Kaiba Ryo versus Ken Tsunoki Rintarou. Sorry if I butchered the names here. I'm very new to these type of things. Shokugeki begins, and then on the second page we actually start seeing just like Soma talking to like one of the Elite 10 members, and he's like, yep, sorry I'm in your space, and she's not giving him anything, and the girl goes, oh yeah, Momo is a bit, her personality is not amazing, you know, it took me a month before I could even talk to Momo in like such a way, and someone's like, oh really, I wonder how she managed to get through like Soma brings up an interesting question, like, how the hell did this girl manage to make it through, like, the hotel arc? Remember where they had the camp from hell? How did she make it if she couldn't speak to other people? Must have been disastrous. I want to see that. I want to see how she did that, but whatever. And then on the next page, the little girl's like, I don't have to really explain it to you. And someone's like, hey, why not? And then Megumi's like, Soma, you shouldn't really be talking to this girl like this. And then they bring out the ingredient of the match. Okay, so remember last video what I said Ryo's specialty was? Personally, if it's Ryo, I think it's a seafood dish. Something to do along with the sea. He's been very he's shown that he's passionate about cooking with seafood, and that he's very good at doing it as well. So that's that. I think it's a safe bet to say that it's a seafood dish. Fish, yeah, and the special ingredient that's presented in this chapter is also fish, specifically a salmon. Yeah, called that. So I really don't want to copy Tekken 101 with the whole called that dance, but there's going to be a lot of called that in this series, you can tell. So there's Soma, Megumi, and Takumi, and they're all discussing like, salmon, that's amazing. And then Megumi's like, wait, it's a seafood theme, so in other words, and then Takumi's there and he's like, yeah, it's basically a specialty. But here's the thing that people need to really remember is that Joker, I know what his name is, Rintarou, he challenges people who have special themes, like their special dishes, the whole based around like a specific theme. So he's like, yeah, we'll take you down. It just makes it that much more frightening that this person can easily take whatever specialty dish you make and like completely destroy you at it, because he is overall a better chef than you are if he can like take any like specialty dish and make it amazing at that point. That is something that's kind of scary to think about, but also it would be so sweet when Ryo beats him. Hopefully he beats him. I'm starting to have a little doubts, and I'll go more in depth into the chapter as to why I have more doubts, but let's continue reading on. So anyways, they're talking about how even in the previous Shokugeki, all four of them dominated the opponents of their own specialty dish, as I mentioned before, and now Takumi and Megumi are thinking, which means that they didn't even show an ounce of their real ability. They're just showing things that they know how to do. They didn't show like their true ability, what they could possibly make and do and bring to the Shokugeki, like their own, like, Dojima put it in a way, like showing the true self in your cooking, which is why Soma didn't win in the autumn election, because he didn't show his true self. These people, they just choose not to if they know that they can win against an opponent without having any difficulties, which is why at the end of this chapter it's amazing, because there are some difficulties, and we'll get into that in a minute. Alice is there, and Ryo, do your best, keep your concentration up. And then freaking Ryo starts mashing up that fish like no tomorrow, and starts cutting it precisely, and then I believe Soma makes a remark saying that, hey, Megumi, you did something like this, right? And she goes, yeah, but not that fast. And we really think that we really think that Ryo is really good at this. He is really good at this, mind you. And we're like, oh yeah, he's doing really good. And then all of a sudden we see a picture of Rintarou's face smiling. And we're like, what? And he does the exact same thing as Ryo. In fact, even like matches is up to his exact same speed with that precise precision, which is insane because this man, I don't even know what his specialty is, but to be able to do that kind of cooking is just, it blows my mind at that point. And then Takumi and Megumi come to a realization that, holy crap, all of Central's cooks are top-notch cooks. If they could be able to have this position, this skill that they can make, which just begs to ask the question, what the hell can't they do? If they can do all this, what can't they do? It's amazing. Possibly what I said earlier before is they can't put their personality in the cooking. I doubt that, though. I really doubt that, because I think that if your cooking is good enough, you don't have to show your personality. I believe you only tend to really show your personality if it's for a more larger reason. Like with the autumn election, they wanted to see what kind of chef you would be. With this is a Shokugeki. These judges, they don't very much so care, as long as it's like, if it tastes amazing, and overall, if it just tastes amazing, they're gonna win. It's like that's usually how a Shokugeki works, really. If the dish is better than the opponent's, you'll win. And then he's there, and I'm like, Rintarou's there, and he's like, I'm sure you're regretting challenging us now. And now we get the backstory as to how they get freaking challenged. So Joker comes up to Nakari, and he's like, hey, do you know that you're part of this group? I'm going to be now challenging you to a Shokugeki. Alice, of course, in the last chapter, realized that she was part of a group that she didn't even know about, and she's like, I didn't know about that. And then she proceeds to say, I don't really care, you can take it. I kind of just use it for extra storage space. And Rintarou's there, and he's like, wait, really? Really? I was like, okay, whatever. And decides to leave. He's like, oh, whatever. And then Ryo's there. And Ryo gets really, really angry. And I love it because when Rintarou first saw Ryo was like doing push-ups and he had a calm demeanor. After saying that he would have beat them anyways, Ryo gets really, really angry. And he's like, how dare you? Exact quote is, who the bleep are you calling shit to your ass face? And he's like, I'll happily take you on. And Alice is like, well, if you really want to, you can. And then Rintarou was like, what the hell, man? Your demeanor changed so quickly. And then we get back to the Shokugeki where Ryo is still cooking, but Ryo brings something of a twist to his dish. The twist is the judges were like, I can't wait to taste the flavor of his fish, because his specialty is fish, and that's what he does. He prepares the fish in a way that makes it taste amazing. However, he ends up making rice with the dish, which is not something Ryo traditionally has ever done before. But this just shows character development, in terms that he realized that cooking fish alone isn't going to help him. It's taking it one step further by adding extra things to the dish. So fish and rice, and carbohydrates in general to this dish that he's planning on making. And it just shows progression that, hey, I can take a fish dish, you can make a tongue twister with this, a fish dish, and make it something amazing, as well as add other things to it that will help improve it even further, bring out that flavor. The judges are actually concerned about this. He's like, wait, what's this? And you see in the pot and pan, rice. He's cooking rice in various ways in a bowl, and he has bread dough. And the judge is questioning, is like, what, in a salmon dish? What are you actually doing? So, and then Takumi's there, he's like, he's using 2 types of rice and even bread. I can't even imagine what kind of dish this will be. No, it's true that one of them appears to be normal rice, but the other one, if I'm not mistaken, and he just kind of gets cut off there. And this is where the name of the chapter comes out, where Ryo's like, maximum output of my salmon cooking. And Nakari's there, and he's like, you got this, Ryo, basically. And then all of a sudden, Joker gets, no, I keep calling him Joker. Rintarou gets kind of scared. And Rintarou looks at it and is like, wait, what the hell is he doing? And now Ryo is shit-talking him, and he's like, oh, what's this? Are you scared now? Where's your demeanor? Where's, your badass demeanor that you were going to try to take me down? What? It's not there? Thought as much. And then all of a sudden, we get kind of a bombshell here, where Joker's face, every time he makes a facial expression like this one, where he's just fucking smiling, And he's like, I've decided to show off my true skills just for this. And then the girl's there and he's like, wait, no, we're not supposed to be doing that. He's like, hey, it doesn't matter, I'll do it anyways. And then all of a sudden, he asks people to bring out two, like, really looking giant-ass machines. And Soma's there and he's like, wait a second, isn't that the machine Alice used against me in the Shokugeki? And yes, we've guessed it. It is machines that Alice typically uses and that he uses. And Alice is kind of looking, like, standing there and is saying, do you know how to use these machines correctly enough? And here's the beautiful part of this chapter, that the fact that he's using machines and that Ryo has actually been doing battle with somebody who has been using technology in the cooking, I feel like Ryo has a bit of an advantage point, because he's experienced this type of cooking before with Nakari, with all the Shokugekis that they've ever done before, so that I feel like he's definitely gonna possibly come out on top of this with this idea. So of course Joker's there, and he presents out his dish, and the last page is, you'll only serve to make me look better, Kurba Kaiba-kun. And then the last little strip on the page is like Momo, one of the Elite 10 members, and there's Nakari, and like there's Soma, and they're like talking to each other, and Momo's like, can you please not be in my space? Momo's so cute. I love Momo. She's like freaking like awesome, and I feel like Momo, I want more Momo mangaka. I need more Momo. So overall, this chapter was actually it was okay. It wasn't anything too amazing, apart from the fact that Ryo is now using like other things than just mainly focusing on rice on his dishes. So like using mainly focusing on fish on his dishes. He's using rice and bread, it just further develops his character even more, which is I'm amazed to see that. You can remix that bit. And we have Rintarou bring out technology to use in his dish, which is okay, because Ryo can handle this, because he's trained with Nakari, who uses technology, and Nakari has like unlimited funding, man. Probably more funding than Rintarou does with his little toys. So anyways, I have been Fraser2198. I know this video is late, and the next chapter comes out tomorrow, but hopefully I can get this uploaded today. And I will see you guys in the next Shokugeki no Soma chapter 156. Hopefully this battle develops even more, and there's more plot twists to come with the cooking. I want to see more Momo. That is my only one wish with this manga. I want to see more Momo. Momo was amazing when she brought out, remember when she brought out little cat gloves and used it as oven mitts? That was really funny. Anyways, I expect Ryo to win. That's my predictions for this little Shokugeki. And also we need to see more Hayama and his spices, because yeah, probably in a couple more chapters to come, we'll see more Hayama, because he's yet to be challenged. I know this is the last Shokugeki in this venue, so yeah, this is pretty much it. I've been Fraser2198, and I will see you in the next video. Comment down below, subscribe, like the video, all that jazz. Bye, guys!